Here are 3 things that every Airbnb host must do in 2023 to be successful. Hey everyone, my name is Jorge Contreras and I have grown my short-term rental business to over 6 figures a month, and I've been operating them since 2017. And before I go into those 3 tips, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Let's jump right into it. By far, the most important thing you need to do in 2023 will be covered in number 3. For number 1, let's go over the following, and that is amenities. We are definitely playing in 2023 a game of whoever has the most and best amenities wins. Now, what I've discovered over the last 6 years of hosting as an Airbnb host is people stay at Airbnbs for 2 reasons. One reason is they might be going to a conference, a concert, an event, a theme park, and guess what? Your property happens to be 5 minutes, within a 5-minute drive from wherever they're gonna go. And so they stay at your property, and they mostly book your property because they need somewhere to just shower and sleep. But the second reason, and this is my favorite reason, that they book Airbnbs is to create an experience in the home without actually having to go anywhere. What I love about this strategy is it actually attracts a lot of locals. You're gonna find people from the same city or nearby cities book your Airbnbs. And even during the 2020 and all that stuff that went on there, yes, there was a huge decrease of people traveling by plane, but it only created an increase of people traveling by car. This is me, driving my car to an Airbnb. And while we are in a challenging economic time and people are spending less money, it doesn't mean they're gonna stop traveling. They're just gonna be more selective with the types of travels that they have. I do believe less people will have all-inclusive resorts in like Mexico or Jamaica or in France, because it's really expensive. They can spend thousands and thousands of dollars. But who's to say they won't have a staycation 30 minutes from where they live, where they could literally just drive there, order some groceries, cook every single day, and if you have the amenities that I'm gonna talk about in a second, they can have a great experience at a fraction of the cost. And this is why I have gone all in on the staycation experiences, and 90% of my properties have a pool. Some of them have a jacuzzi, but most of them have a pool. 90% have a pool and a game room. Again, so I can create a great experience in the home without needing to leave the home. You need to step up your game with amenities. Get some arcades, get a above ground jacuzzi, get some large Jengas and Connects 4, get an Uno, get some board games, really create an experience. Some of my other amenities that I like to provide are pool tables and foosball tables. Again, personally, when I stay at an Airbnb, it must have a jacuzzi for sure, otherwise I'm not staying there. And if it has a pool table, I love playing pool when I am staying at Airbnbs. That is also a huge plus. The second thing that you must do in 2023 is go for larger properties where you could host 8 to 12 people, and here's why. 80% of Airbnbs in the whole world, 80% in the whole world host anywhere from 1 to 4 people. So if you want to create a niche and create an area for yourself where you can attract a lot of bookings and where there is way less supply, go for single family houses where you can host 8 to 12 people. This is also going to allow you to charge a higher nightly rate and ultimately increase and maximize your revenue and cash flow at the end of the day. The third one, and this is why you stuck around for the end of the video, you want to make sure you only launch in primary locations. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I've been doing Airbnbs since 2017. And over the last few years, you or your grandma or your dog or your cat could have launched an Airbnb just about in any great city and made some great money. It could have been anywhere. Today, that is very, very, very different. We are in a very different economic time. You must only launch in primary locations. What does that mean? A city like Los Angeles, Miami, Austin, Dallas, Scottsdale, Phoenix, right? These are primary locations. You want to stick to the primary locations and stay away from the secondary and the tertiary locations. So if you were looking to launch in LA, but let's say the property you were looking to rent or buy was going to have a payment of say $3,500 a month, but then you found that 30 minutes away from LA, there was properties that you could rent or have a mortgage for $2,500. And then if it went even deeper, like a whole hour away, maybe they're going for $1,500. But guess what? Cheaper is not better. If you go into those secondary and tertiary outside locations away from the primary, you are going to struggle in 2023. You only should launch in primary locations. Yes, it's going to cost more. You're going to have a higher mortgage payment. You're going to have a higher rent payment if you are subleasing, but you're going to have a higher occupancy. And at the end of the day, you will generate more revenue and have more cash flow than if you're in the secondary and tertiary locations. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that like button. Check out the links down below if you want to learn how to build a six-figure business without owning real estate. I got some free trainings coming up. Check out those links down below and check out one of my other videos here before you guys go anywhere. Peace.